So instead of going live, I decided to do a shorter version of Cooking with Casey. I got my pan on a medium high, heating up here. Just got back from the downtown farmers market in Albuquerque, where they just always have some amazing produce. And I also picked up some green chili sausage, which is thawing in the fridge. I'll cook with that on another occasion. But this yellow zucchini, or what is this, yellow squash, is just gorgeous, and I couldn't wait to come home and make some breakfast with this. I also got some roasted green chili that I bought a couple weeks ago that I came home, de-seeded, and chopped up to throw in the freezer. That way I can just pull it out for whatever dishes I want to make whenever. I'm also trying to do this kind of an earthy flavor, so I got some cut up mushrooms as well on here. And some white onion. So we're going to throw a little bit of oil in the pan. Cheers, may the force be with you today, always. Got some CBD in my coffee too to kind of help with everything, keep my pain threshold low. After walking around for an hour at the farmer's market, which spent me, listen to that sizzle, listen to that sizzle. Well, that's a lot for one person, but the doggies are over there waiting. They'll get some leftovers in their breakfast. Little cracked pepper. A touch of vegan butter here to round out the flavor. Another trick I learned on watching the Food Network is oil and butter helps just make it smoother, creamier kind of texture when you're cooking things. Vegan butter is a little nicer to my stomach than regular butter because I have issues with lactose, mostly because of my neck. But because I don't do lactose, the regular butter just kind of, my stomach ain't used to it anymore. So. Am I vegan? No. But I felt like a veggie kind of a breakfast this morning. So the eggs will be on the side, no meat. A little bit of parsley to round out the flavor. A little bit of red chili flake, give it a little extra heat. And round out the flavor. Ooh, that sounds good. We're going to do a sprinkle of sage in here too, to really round out that kind of earthy tone I'm looking for here. Oh boy. And the answer is yes, it took me a long time to learn how to toss that without food going all over the place. Practice, practice, practice. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. I'm excited. Alright, let's go ahead and get this on a flame here to get it warming up for my eggs. Now, if you're looking for really good food tips, you've come to the wrong place. I'm just a foodie, not a chef. I like to cook. I especially like to eat. I like to create. It's fun for me, and I like flavors. I enjoy my palate, which, because of my nerve damage, has gotten increasingly more sensitive. So now my tolerance for heat has gone seriously down. But something I learned on the Food Network that I was doing wrong for years to try to get my eggs right was cooking it on medium for getting a nice over medium or over easy yolk instead of cooking it on high. Duh. Makes sense now that I learned that. Get my egg out. That smells good. I'm going to add a little bit of some chopped garlic here, which I try not to add too early in the pan so it doesn't get, so it doesn't burn, it doesn't get overcooked. That way you can get a nice brown on it. Now, something I learned from working in restaurants in California that I learned from the cooks when making food. I'm not going to do this today because I'm keeping this a little more fresh, but when I'm trying to make it more Mexican style food, that's when the dry seasonings come out too. So fresh seasoning and dry seasoning is how you really get that good Mexican flavor in there. Because living most of my life in California, I take my Mexican flavoring seriously, and I've tried tacos in Kansas and in other places throughout the country, and it's just not the same. I've been spoiled in California with my Mexican cuisine and all the wonderful Hispanics and Latinas that I worked with in different restaurants who were always so patient with my crappy Spanish and always trying to teach me Spanish that I could just never seem to grasp. I'm not good with languages. My sister Tina was good with languages. I am not good with languages. Get the butter all the way around in the pan. Give this another little toss here. Oh yeah, that's cooking all the way through and starting to brown up. Excellent. Now, as always, I start my water. I got my pantry open for easy access to the garbage so that I can toss my egg away fast. And that way I also don't have to touch anything, and I can just come over here and wash my hands to be safe. Y'all like my new hippie tie-dye shirt with the new Down the Road Show podcast logo? Made by Dark Knight Studios. If you need a logo made, or you're looking for something like that, or you need flyers, hit up darkknightstudios.com. Use them for everything. Salt at the end. A little salt on the go. I need to get some more Himalayan pink salt. There we go. I always keep the seasonings you use the most close. Learned that from Chef Eric the Great, a friend of mine who hated every place he pretty much worked, which is why he was a startup guy. He would go in and help new restaurants, which I'm sure now after the pandemic there will be lots of new restaurants for him to help start up. He would go in there and create a menu, train the staff, do all that, and leave like 6 months later. What a gig. Oh, that was a good flip. That was a good flip. I salt and pepper both sides of my egg. Turn the heat all the way off once I got that flip. It's supposed to fit while it finishes. Woo-wee! That's nice and brown. Kill that. And leg over easy. And voila, breakfast is served. Looks pretty good. See how that yolk turned out. Oh yeah, there we go. And see what we think here. Oh yeah. Oh! That came out great. Cheers. Thanks for stopping in with another episode of Cooking with Casey. Woo, just the right amount of heat too. That may make me sweat. We'll see. Stop in again later, and we'll see you somewhere down the road. I'm gonna go eat now.